On the outbreak of war in the autumn of 1939, millions of people's lives were affected. But they were not just affected abroad, it was also on the home front. The Dig for Victory campaign was instituted by the government to encourage people to become self-sufficient through cultivating their allotments and their gardens.
Thousands of people have discovered that a 10-rod plot will keep a family of 5 in vegetables 8 months of the year, that food is just as important a weapon of war as guns.
Digging for Victory is the book that traces the history of that Dig for Victory campaign and the efforts made by individuals in their allotments and their gardens. This is my study and research space. Obviously I've got a lot of books here of all types, but one of the things I like to do when I'm researching is really get to grips with books, magazines, leaflets of the period. One of my favourite things that I've got here is this one, Dig for Victory, leaflet number 20 on how to dig. Now, why on earth this wasn't leaflet number 1, I have no idea. And one of the fascinating facts I found whilst writing my book on Digging for Victory is that this foot belongs to Mr. Mackay of Acton in London.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating potato pie.
Potatoes were called an energy food by the government, and so keen were they on people growing their own potatoes that they actually had a cartoon character called Potato Pete. But there were even nursery rhymes for children to sing about Potato Pete.
And so they both ate potatoes and scraped their platters clean.
For many people, gardening must have come as actually a release from a lot of the pressures, particularly for people with family members in the forces or just spending their whole day inside a noisy factory. They could come back out onto the allotment and at least it was a bit of peace and quiet, the same perhaps as we do now. For people who were children during the war, the book brings back floods of memories, full of advertisements, propaganda posters, images of what it was like. And of course, they in turn can show it to their children and grandchildren and show them the contribution that they made on the garden front in wartime.
Dig for Victory.